What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on UCLA in what was arguably the most entertaining and challenging game of the season. It went to 2 overtimes. The fourth quarter was absolutely nuts. A couple late touchdowns in the end to force it into overtime. But we somehow escaped with the win. It was just a crazy game. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It was a roller coaster, to say the least. So we're still undefeated. We're 8-0. We've won 20 in a row, and our national title aspirations are still alive. And today, we're going to take on Oregon at home. They're 3-6. They're having a terrible season. We got more talent than they do. They run a spread offense, I think, and a 4-3 defense. And you look at some of their stats. Looks like their offense is pretty solid across the board, but their defense not so much. Now, it looks like they stopped the run okay, but their pass defense is dreadful. But they got a good turnover differential. And to be honest, their stats look very close to what UCLA had when we took on them. So who knows what's going to happen? But hopefully we can play a whole lot better today than what we did against the Bruins. So let's go ahead, take on Oregon. Should be a lot of fun. I've had some bad luck with Oregon over the years. Not so much in this dynasty, but in the past. They've always had some really good teams that have just been tough to beat. But I want to check out our... let's look at their uniform first. This is their go-to. They got probably several options here, them being Oregon. That's just a basic away and the alternate too. Okay, we'll go with that. And what we're going to do with ours, we're going to go with the all-blue look. This is probably my favorite home uniform of the two. And we'll go with that. Should be a nice contrast to their all-white look. Looks like they got a halfback out. I've already done a little scouting. We're going to look at their roster, see where their weaknesses are at. There are quite a few of them. But they got some strengths as well. Every team seems to have at least one or two players, so it's just going to be tough to handle. But it looks like we're going to have a night game in the desert.
Hey, football fans, Brad Nessler here with my
Can't wait. Want to win another national title. See if we can win 2 in a row. I think we can do it. This is the next step to that. No wind, ideal weather. We're going to look at the conference standings. We are at the top of that. Then it's Oregon State and Cal. We haven't played Cal yet. That's a very big game coming up. The Arizona Wildcats, 8-0, number 1 in the country. And here come the Oregon Ducks, having a rough year. They're going to highlight Smith, well deserved. He's been our MVP of the season, I feel like. We've just kind of rode his coattails all season, and for good reason. Look at all those pride stickers he's got. He's got a bunch of them. They're going to pick us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. And I want to get the ball in the second half. That's always my preference. Let's check out their roster. We'll go to in-game strategy, and we'll go to depth chart. Starting off, let's look at theirs. Impact quarterback. Pocket passer, though. So we're going to go after him as hard as we can today. But they have an impact halfback. I think they're going to have him doing a little bit of everything. They say he's a speed halfback, but he doesn't have a whole lot of speed. He's not very strong, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm assuming they're going to give him the ball in several different ways. Not much at fullback. Wide receiver, not much here at all. This is probably the worst wide receiver group I've seen all season. In a while, actually, in multiple seasons. 78, 74, and they just have not recruited wide receiver well at all. Tight end, just nothing to hear a whole lot. Just a couple blockers. That's it. You look at their offensive line, 89, 82, 78, a true freshman, 97 a right guard, maybe the best right guard in the country, and right tackle at 82. So other than their right guard, their offensive line is just kind of there. You look at their defense. They run a 4-3. You got 87 and 82 on the ends. Not much of defensive tackle, 78 and 70. So I'm going to try to go up the middle as much as I can today to attack that. Look at the linebackers. You got 82, an impact guy at 82, and then you got an 80. So their front seven is just not all that great. You look at their corners, 84, 82, and a drop-off after that. So a couple of solid players, but nothing special. Then you go to free safety. Not much here. True freshman, 74 overall, just 85 speed. Then strong safety, true freshman, 74 overall, 84 speed. They're very young across the board. And I didn't really pay too much attention to a lot of their ages or what class they're in, but I noticed a handful of freshmen. Kicker, not much here, 72 overall. and a pretty decent punter at 86. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road.
Everyone's all lined up.
They got an impact guy on the right side. I'm going to kick it away from him if possible. This is going to be close. Nope, it's going to go over there. Let's have a great game. I want us to have just a solid outing if possible. A whole lot better than what we've done against UCLA. I am going to go with a one high and a nickel first. I don't know how often they're going to run with their running back. Do something like this. I'm going to do this. This is probably a better idea. Just in case they go off tackle. And they did. And it took them a while to get around. Let's go quarters. We'll do something like this. We'll probably do something like this. I'm going to stay in just in case they want to run it. Want to pass it, though. Oh, he still caught it. Wow. I got a hand on it, but it just wasn't enough, so they're going to get the first down. I'm going to try a zone blitz. I hope they don't run on this. But we can try that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to occupy this tackle. I'm going to pick up a few yards. I'm going to go cover 2 man on this one. We'll do something like this. And he caught it. Wow. First down. They're just making plays at the moment. Getting their yards in. Let's go zone blitz again. I'm going to let Vickers try to go after him. Don't run to the left, please. We'll take it. Just a screen. Not going to get anything out of that. We'll go quarters. If we can get them in the 3rd and long, that'd be great. Let's do this instead. Let's back out. And I really wrecked that one badly. I was doing way too much pre-snap stuff. I got ahead of myself. So another easy first down. We'll go back to another one high. I'm going to flip this, actually. I'm going to do this. Hopefully that helps. I just don't want them to go off tackle. Nowhere to go there. I had no chance to get after the quarterbacks. I just went back in coverage. I think they're going to run on this one, so I'm going to go man. I'll do this. Let's see what they do here. Good open field tackle. Now it's a 3rd and long. This is what we're looking for. We're going to go, I'll go back to my cloud coverage. I'm going to go after myself on this one. Do something like this, perhaps. I expect that halfback to go out for a pass. Oh, good touchdown. I can feel it. Yeah, I just knew that was happening. The quarterback got around just enough, but I just had no faith in my corner on that one, or my safety, whoever that was. I think that was, yeah, that was my safety. So that was the easy drive for them. So we're going to get on offense and see if we can get that touchdown back. I just couldn't get to the quarterback in time. And he's going to have a good day today, I think. Most impact quarterbacks do. They made it look easy. Let's see if we can make our drive look easy. 40 took up half the quarter. Let's see if... nah, I'm just going to leave that one as is. Yeah. We'll do that. I'm going to... And we can call anything today, I think. They got some issues all over the place on defense. Let me start off with that halfback screen. They're going man nickel. I would really love it if they went cover 0. I've been waiting for somebody to do this all year.
The Wildcats with 4 receivers.
If I'd done this, what would happen? Nope, they're still going cover 1.
He's looking. Throws this one out.
Going to get about 8 yards there with marks.
Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
I'm going to go halfback angle.
Let's take a look at how these guys have...
I was just trying to think of a way to give it to Thomas, but they're going zone. We're not going to go to him. Looks like it's going to be open. Get a first down with Smith. Hole over the middle. We can go back here and go like P. Reed. Then we can do some under center stuff. We're doing... So who is on my slot receiver? There we go. I like the numbers. I think I'm going to hand the ball off. But that looked like to be a bad idea. Good coverage on their part. 2nd and 8. Let's go back. Let's do quick slants. But they're going zone. So this may go to Thomas. Not open over there. Get up the field. Get a block right there. We're going to get 6 points of Thomas. Good deal. 6 points. A good throw by Williams. Good catch. He didn't get stuck on the flat route. Sometimes that happens. I almost got sacked. I'm glad I got the ball off in time. One good juke was all it took, and a great block by Marks to get 6 points. And the only options I really had there against zone, we can go back and look at it, was over the middle to Hunter on the slant route from right over here. But there was somebody over the middle right there, so I'm not going to make that throw. He probably could have made the catch right there. But I think we made the safe bet and just went to our flat route. Again, he did get caught, bugged down, one juke. Let's see if I can get a good... This may be a decent thumbnail, possibly. Yeah, we can go ahead and get that just in case. Alrighty, so at least we got the touchdown back. Now we got to get on defense and figure out how to stop them. We had them in the 3rd and long, and they beat my cloud coverage. We just got to get the quarterback quicker. Let's see if we can do better this time. 7-7. So on the next drive, I'll probably do some under center stuff, see how that works. Not the strongest kick, but at least the impact guy won't do anything with it. We go to the outside, force him in. Ooh, let's go cover 2 man. I've noticed they've been throwing a little bit more than they pass. Their impact halfback, he must be in the slot. I guess he just overthrew it a little bit, but the halfback or whoever that was did not even bother to look for it either. We know how that feels. That happens to us a time or two. So that was his first incompletion of the day. Don't run off tackle to the right. I'm going to go inside. This center is just destroying me. Good tackle by Hall. That was a good play to the halfback. You had good separation, but just wasn't enough. So, okay. 3rd and long. We're going to try to get a stop here. I'm going to control long again. I may go to the outside on this tackle. Sack. Good job. I went to the outside and wasn't enough for that quarterback. He tried to go inward. Went to the outside. He went too far to the right. He didn't stay in the pocket well enough. He tried to come back in. By then, it was just too late by our big stud and long and long. And I hit the wrong button. Dang it. I picked the wrong play. It's been forever since I called this one. I think it went offside. So that actually worked out for us. Yeah, we went offsides. So it's 4th and 8. Let's do double cross. That's my preference. It's imperative we score on this drive. We gain that extra possession. Let's see if we can do that here. Shank it to the right. That's maybe good enough. We can get a block or two over there. Get a block right there. Just good coverage. So we are... Let's go under center. Let's just do that. Again, they got weaknesses kind of all over their secondary and whatnot. Let's go to the left. At least he broke the tackle. Just didn't get much out of that. That's his 1,000 yards on the season. We're going to go play action off of this. I kind of want to go to Ellis, regardless of what they do. Let's just see. I got hit when I threw it. That's the only reason why that play did not work. And he tried to get for the cat. It was just awful. So, 3rd and 5. we're going to do halfback out. We're going to flip it.
It's third down and 5 to go.
This gives me a chance to go to Thomas or Smith. Now, we're going to go to Smith on this one. Since we're going zone, high snap.
Williams back to pass.
Just get a first down with Smith. Good play there. I'm going to go back here. Let's go basic slam with Smith. Then we're going to do play action off of that again. I'm not really seeing anything. Let's go to the right. Good block right there. Good play. We may get a touchdown on this one. They may have went cover 0. That's why we're going to get 6 points out of this. We can go back and look. Did they go cover 0? Yes, they kind of did. All I had to really do is get around that safety, and the rest of it was up to anybody else to try to keep up with, and it did not work. So that's a good play. Good deal. 6 points. And just like that, we got our first lead of the day. If you can get around that first safety against cover 0, then you got a really good chance of getting a big gain, if not a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by
41 seconds, 4 plays, 74 yards. Let's get back on defense. See if we can force another punt or a turnover. Another short kick. I just didn't time the button right. Come over here. Ah, dang it. Missed him. When you got a slow kicker, I had no expectations there. Let's do a zone blitz. It looks like they're just throwing a lot so far. So maybe another zone blitz can help us out. I'm going to let the CPU or the AI handle the blitz. I'll occupy this tackle. But they're going toss to the other side. Just going to get an easy first down. That's the perfect play call. They went to the opposite side of the blitz. I'm going to call the same play again, because I think they're going to throw. I'm going to see if Vickers can get through. That's the end of the first quarter. 14-7. They are on the move. Let's just call this same play and see if they go back to a pass. We've really struggled doing zone blitzes this season, I feel like. Unless I control the guy, somebody can't get to him in time. Intercept that. We almost got a sack there, so I guess I spoke too soon. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go quarters out of nickel. Try to match their speed at least a little bit. Do something like this. Going to pass. Good job. I actually went for the interception on that one. I probably should have went for the swat, but either way, it was an incompletion. 3rd and 10. Let's go back to our cover 3. We need to get a stop here. Do something like this. I think I may go on the inside this time. I don't think this right tackle can handle me. Oh, man, that could have been a pick 6. But Vickers went for the swat, and that's fine. But the only reason why he threw that quickly was I was able to get around the tackle enough. And their right tackle is just not very good. That could have been a pick 6, but that's okay. I'm going to go all-out block. If we accidentally hit the punter, it'll just be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll still be 4th down. But they may go for it. I did not think about that if this happens. I'm going to control. Well, I messed up there. Dang it. Everybody get out of the way. That's a good catch. Where are we? Oh, we're on the 20. Interesting. Go back and look at that. So that was a touchback. I thought he touched it. So that's a glitch? How am I getting that on the 20-yard line? Is that because he ran in and they didn't fair catch it? Interesting. We'll take it. That's fine. I need to start using this formation more. This is the one formation I'm just not using a whole lot, and I need to. We got a couple good play action plays in this one as well. Get a good block there. That was dumb on my part. I didn't need to spin out. So, like, we can stay here, and I can use PE roll out from here. And they're going man. We'll probably go to one of the outside receivers.
Arizona lines up in a double tight set. Nice play.
Looks like it's a one-on-one for Thomas. Can he get it? I think he got hit when he tried to catch it. So it's 3rd and 7. We'll go scissors in, and they're going man. So I'm going to play this safe and just go to Thomas. I think that's our best bet for the first. I'm going to bring this guy over to get him out of the way. It looks like they are going cover 0 again. No, they're doing that. I hit the, dang it, I hit the wrong button. So I saw this guy cover Thomas. That messed me up all around. And I should have went to one of the flag or the corner route, and I hit the wrong button. I tapped it. That's just dumb on my part. I just wasn't paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You hit the wrong button. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off or something like that. So that was a big missed opportunity on my end. I'm going to kick it a little high. He's going to get good field position, but he ain't going to return it. So they're back to their original, or their previous drive. Oh, don't you hate it when you hit the wrong button? I'm going to flip it. We're going to see if we can get to the opposite side here. Get him, get him, get him! Almost got the sack, so it was a good play call. Just couldn't get to him in time. I'm going to go quarters here. They may actually run it to compensate for that. I'm going to do an over front. That's usually what I do with my quarters if needed. Good tackle out. So now it's what, 3rd and 6? 3rd and 7. We'll go back to Cloud. Let's see if I can get to him quickly again. Pump up whatever little crowd we got. Ah! I was right there. He was just too fast for me. So they went with a basic dive on the 3rd and 7. Wasn't expecting that. We'll go back here. I'm going to do an over front. Just good play. I guess that was my guy to cover. Another easy first down. We'll go cover 2-man. These games are getting tougher these last couple of games. I don't know if you've noticed that. The last 2 or 3 seem to be just pretty hard. Good tackle by Moore. They're going to get about 4 out of that one. I'm going to try a zone blitz. This is usually, I think they may run it though, but we'll try a zone blitz. You can tell they just really want to throw the ball because of their impact quarterback. Ah, he broke the tackle. Look at this. Gee whiz, what a great play by the quarterback. So I had the sack. We're sitting right here. Boom, he breaks the tackle, and he's going to get a first down for it. Just good play on his part. Can't complain too much on that one. I'm going to call the same thing, though. We'll do something like this. Let's see if Vickers can get through. Oh, pick it off next time, Deloach. Good defense, but next time try to catch it. I'm going to do a 1 high. Looks like they're going with a big set. We'll do something like this, maybe. Go and play action again. He's wide open over there. At least we didn't have a break tackle. I'm going to go all out blitz on this. Let's see what they do here. I think they're going to run it. Going QB draw, and he gets an easy touchdown. I done all the blitzing. It didn't make a difference. And they're going to tie it up. So we're going to try to get that touchdown back. So far, our defense just hasn't looked all that great. But they got a pretty decent offense. Their quarterback's really good. Thankfully, they're not running the ball with their impact halfback a whole lot. This would be really bad. But our defense just, I know our stats look like our defense is just as good as it was last season. I think our defense isn't as good as last year's. We had a better secondary. We had better safeties. I'm going to fair catch that one. Let's try that halfback screen again. This time we're going zone. I'm going to go. We'll try to help him out a little bit. Let's bring him over. Nobody's blitzing all that hard. Can we get some yards here? Almost get the first down. 2nd and 1. Let's just run the ball. Get the first down, then we'll do maybe play action off of this. We're going zone. We'll go to the right. Ooh, good little juke there. That was nasty. First down. I'm going to stay here. We're going to go P rollout. And they're going nickel. Unfortunately, they're going nickel. I was kind of hoping they'd go I have Marks go over the top just in case. But I'm going to see if we can go to Hunter.
Williams off the fake.
Good play. Go. He's just not fast enough, but we're going to get a first down there. We're going to do another play action play. We're going to do this. We're going to go to this one. We may not be expecting it. We're going man. I'd love for them to go cover 0. I'd love to go to Ellis over the top, but they're going cover 1, and he got stuck. Dang it. This is intercepted. This ain't good. Oh, he actually could have caught it. So here's what happened. They went cover 1. I really had nobody to go to, but I wanted to go to Hunter. He usually is open, but he gets stuck. So that messed up everything for me. And I didn't notice how wide open Ellis was right there. And that was just my fault. That's just something I'm going to have to practice more. So we're very fortunate not much came from that in terms of like an interception. That could have been really bad. Let's do a toss play. Ooh, we'll go get a block. Good job, Ellis. Want to get 6 points, maybe. Smith's going to get the first. A little play there. From here, I think I may try P. Reed. Zone dime. I actually may want to run this one. I like the numbers. That shift makes my decision even. Nope. Just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. That was all kinds of terrible. That could have been really bad. We're fortunate that we still got the blocking right there and right there. And I try to go up that gap, but then they plugged it up there. And then we're okay. We're doing fine. 2nd and 6. I think I may go back to quick slants. I'm just trying to think of a way to go back to Smith. We may get a touchdown with him here. We don't have enough room to go over the top, so let's just go something like this. Can we get in the end zone? And a fumble. Shoot. What in the world? Well, he fumbled it twice? Is that what that happened? Oh, is that what happened? Oh, that was really weird. He fumbled it twice, I think. So he fumbles it there. He picks it. No, he didn't pick it up there for. Okay. Gee whiz. Thankfully, I paid attention to that. That could have been a disastrous play. That could have been a touchback easily. Shoo. So this may be an interesting thumbnail. I'm going to go back to here. Let's go something like this. I don't know. I was thinking something like this would be kind of interesting, but I can't make a good thumbnail out of that, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. We'll get out of here. Still, golly, what a goofy play. And that was our impact halfback, no less. We scored. That's what matters. Let's kick an extra point. And I may have missed this. That's close. 1:25. We need to survive this next minute and a half. I probably could have ran clock and I didn't think of that. But I normally just don't want to run clock until like the 4th quarter. So let's see if Oregon can do something. This is a little stronger kick, but he will return it. Get to the outside. Just try to force him inward. 1st and 10. I'm going to go quarters. Maybe it's time for me to bait him into an interception if I can help it. I haven't done the best at that this season. We'll do something like this. Looks like they're going gun 5 wide. That's what we needed. And who was it? Our fan favorite in Hall. Our new starting middle linebacker was McCovey this season, but he got in too much trouble. Just a great play right there. So I'm going to go. We're going to do an off-tackle run with our fullback. We normally do it from weak over or from weak tight. But I want to do it from this formation just because we presented them this look earlier. Nope. He stayed with it. Good play on that linebacker. Let's go P. Reed. Zone 4-3. We're going to throw this. Ooh. Yeah, we'll throw it. Ooh. And he got hit when he threw it. Dang it. Ooh, we're going to get some points out, or get some yards out of it. What a crazy play that was. So go. This was weird. So they went cover 3. I got a cover 3 beater with my tight end. But he got hit when he threw it. So he had to come back for it. At this point, we're going to lose like a ton of yards. I'm thinking, okay, this is bad. But I made a spin move. Got out of the situation, and we got some yards out of it. That's fine. So now it's 3rd and 5. We're going to go halfback out. This is going to go to Smith, which is technically my preference between him and Marks. Let's see if we can get another first down with him.
Williams lines up in the shotgun. Williams drops back.
Just get an easy catch there, enough for the first. I'm going to call a timeout. We got 2 left. 1st and 10. I need to think on... I have a wide receiver screenplay. It's flanker screen. I'm just trying to think of a way to give it to Thomas. So they're going zone. This should go to him. Yes. This is why I'm calling it. I want him to touch it. Get a block right there. 6 points. Good job. Good play call. Everything right there looked great. Good for him. They went in zone. That's my zone beater. Just go to the screen. We had great blocking for both the receivers and Oliver and Marks. We may get a good thumbnail here. This is another good one right there. Yeah, it's a good look. Good execution by everybody. Somebody do something like this would be a good one, maybe. Something like this would be pretty cool. Unless we can get something better. This may be a pretty cool one like here. That's pretty neat right there. Fixing to get a block on that dude maybe. Or something like this. Maybe get a little extra thumbnail. Something like that would be pretty cool. Just to give me some options before I pick one later on. So now we're up 2 scores. Now there's 37 seconds left. So let's try to survive the next 37 seconds. Get to the locker room with a 2-score lead. We get the ball back in the third. And we'll try to get another touchdown to go up 3 scores. Possessions are everything in football. That's why I always like to get the ball at the start of the second half. If I get the ball started the first half and I don't convert on that one, and they get the ball to start of the third quarter and they score, they just have a huge advantage in that. At least that's my opinion. You still got to execute regardless of what you're doing. But that's just always been my preference. I just enjoy having a leg up in the third quarter like that. Ooh, that could have been really bad. So they got good field possession. Let's see what they do with it. I'm expecting passing the rest of the way. I'm going to go nickel quarters. Let's just play quarters on this quarterback and see how he handles it. I think they're going gun normal. They are. They keep putting their halfback in the slot, which has forced them to throw a whole lot more. Intercept that. Ooh, that should have been picked. That could have been Hall's second pick. 2nd and 10. We'll go quarters from 4-3. I do not want this quarterback throwing deep on us. I just don't think it'll work out well. Ooh, he's open over there. Ooh, wide open right there, too. Good play design. We'll post right by the tight end. Oops, accidentally hit a sub package that I don't need. Let's go back to quarters. They may get a field goal out of this. They got plenty of time and 2 timeouts. I got to be careful. I got to defend the flat over here. And he overshot the throw. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try zone blitz. This may not be a good idea, but I want to give him a little bit more pressure. I'll control the tackle. See if Vickers can get through. Good pickup on the blitz. Intercept that. There we go. He got hit when he threw it. We know how that feels. We've got hit twice already. And that was Singleton who made the interception. I think he got hit when he threw it. And he did. So there's a wobbly pass. That had no chance. And that was Singleton with the interception. So it's 15 seconds. Can we get down the field? I need to get more third or longer concepts in here. We're definitely going to have more of that in the next Dynasty. Right now, I've been using Scissors In is like just an ideal play. You can just attack anything with it. It's just very universal. Let's do something like this. Ooh, shoot, that could have been bad. I thought that corner was going to pick it off. We'll call a timeout there. I will probably... We'll go halfback streak. And they're going man. I'd love them to go cover 0. That'd be cool. But they're going with that. I need to get out of bounds. Not a very good throw. Good coverage, actually. 2nd and 10. 5 seconds to go. Do I need to do Hail Mary? Just go ahead and do that. I guess so. We'll just do that. We'll go Hail Mary. And what I'm going to do, our best players are Thomas and Smith. I'm going to have Smith do a more straight go. And I'm going to motion him over there. They're going zone, so I think we got a better advantage if we throw it to the right.
He drops back. He's looking.
And I threw it off my back foot, so this probably ain't going to work. Yeah. I was fixing to get sacked. I had to get it off. All right, 28-14. I'm happy with it. We're up 2 scores. Let's go to the stats. 273 to their 157. We are running the ball better than they are. We actually are running the ball just as much as they are. But you could tell they just want to throw the ball a whole lot more. We need to run the ball more. I need to start doing that. I mean, we got a really good running back. Passing, we're doing fine. Third down, we're doing really good. Both teams are doing good on third down, but they got 2 turnovers. And that seems to be the key so far. Let's look at some stats individually. Williams, 10 of 16, 143 yards, 1 touchdown. No pick, which is good because he's been getting hit a couple times today. Running the ball, Smith, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's also leading in receptions. That's, again, just kind of give it to your best player if you can, and that's what we're doing here so far. But he's got the most receptions yards-wise. That's Thomas, and Thomas has got 2 touchdowns. This is an ideal stat line. Our 2 impact skill players got 2 touchdowns apiece. You go to defense. Moore is leading in tackles, and Vickers. This is good when your linebackers are leading that. Tackles for loss, Long, Deloach, and Vickers. We got 1 sack by Long. That was by me, I think, on the third down play. And we got a couple of interceptions. We're just getting to the quarterback enough to make him force a bad throw. Third quarter. Let's get the ball, go down the field, get a touchdown, and stretch this thing to 3 scores. Looks like Oliver has a chance to make a play. Let's see if he can do that. Just nothing there. We got a player hurt.
Yeah, he's definitely in a lot of pain down there. You really hate to
I think what I may do is go here. We may go, like, Reed. That ball's still... Oh, it finally went away. I didn't know if anybody noticed that. Ooh.
Arizona lines up in a double tight set.
Go to the left. Just, yeah.
And they hit him in the backfield.
Defensive end done his job there. 2nd and 10. I may actually stay here and do a toss with Smith.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ooh, that stinks. They got a guy out for 12 weeks. It didn't take much either.
Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends.
That was weird. We're going to get a good play from Smith, though. That could have been really bad. If I didn't juke there, we would have had a loss of yardage. Almost got tackled. That was just a good effort by that guy. But thankfully, Williams didn't go down. Going to get a first down out of a great juke. Keep the drive going. I want to stay here. I want to try that play action play that didn't work. We haven't got the play action to work much today. Let's try it here. This time they're going zone. We'll still go to probably one of the outside receivers. Let's see what those safeties do. Going cover 2. Great throw. Touchdown. You ain't going to catch him. 6 points. They got bad safeties, so you can attack either one. You go back here. They went cover 2. This is my cover 2 beater, the go route. If it was a cover 3 or 4, I would have went to my receiver and Marks on the other side. Perfect throw. Leans it towards the sideline a little bit. Comes back around, makes the catch. And that dude has no chance of getting Thomas. Let's see if I can get down here and get something like this, maybe. This may be... Oh, that's a really good one right there. That dude ain't even paying attention. You see that safety? He's sleepwalking. All right. Boom, just like that, we're up 3 scores. Now, I think this game is over with as long as we do our part on both sides of the ball. I want to get to my tight end more. Need to incorporate Ellis a little bit more. I'd like to be able to get a couple more scores before the end of the quarter so we can get our second string out there. Go over here. This is coming. Yeah, he'll still stick with this guy. Good looking kick, just not long enough. He's going to return it. Good tackle, though. He got stuck on his own player. Hate when that happens. 1st and 10. Let's go cover 2 man out of nickel. Let's match their speed. Do something like this.
Oregon lines up with 3 receivers.
See, they still got their impact guy out at... Wow, they put him in the slot all day. You know why they're doing that? Because intercept that. Terrible throw. Just an awful throw. He overshot it, and he didn't see the safety. So the reason why they're getting their halfback in the slot a whole lot, the impact guys, because they're so bad at wide receiver. That's actually smart on their part. I kind of get it in a sense, but he would probably be more productive in the backfield. Either way, that's not what I want to talk about. The interception. We went basic cover 2, and I think this guy went for like a go route, like a slant and go. And he just didn't see the safety, and he threw it way too hard. And look who made the interception. Our leading interception guy and our strong safety in Claret. Now what we want to do, I'm going to go back to this play. Is it this one? Let's do this one. Let's do PA fullback corner. We're going man. I'm going to try to dump it to Hunter again. Ooh, that was good defense. That's what that was. That was stupid on my part. He just covered him. The only reason why he was able to cover him quickly enough because he's the safety. If that was a linebacker, he would have been wide open. I just did not pay attention to that. Very fortunate that wasn't picked.
A bullet to the receiver, but he couldn't hang on.
This forces me. Let's go P. Reed.
That guy's got to make the catch.
Okay. Man dime, I'll probably run this one. Thing is, what's that linebacker going to do? Ooh, he's not covering me. That's going to help. Ooh, we didn't get the first, I don't think. Ooh, we did. I think we did. Yeah, 1st and 10. Good play there. I want to try ISO. Just because they're into, well, they got the middle linebacker, so this may not be a good idea. We're going to definitely run to the right. Want to get a few, not much. What we're going to do here is motion wide receiver option. We haven't got to do any of this today, mainly because I just forgot. But they're going man. I like what I'm seeing here. We're going to get Thomas over here. Get out of bag, get outside. Just go ahead and pitch it. Get whatever yards we can, get a first down. I think we had a high snap. Is that what happened? No, we just, our tight end got blocked badly or got pushed back. Kind of slowed it down a little bit. And my quarterback's not the fastest. This is my backup freshman. But we get a first, so we done our part, I guess. Let's stay in this formation. I actually want to try play. Where's it at? It's not that one. Is it slants? I think this is it. If they was going man, I was going to try to go to Thomas quickly. A little pick route on the right, on the left, but we're going to go to our halfback on this one. And not get much out of that. I want to spread them out, and I want to go dive. And they're going nickel. This may not work all that well. We'll see, though. Let's see if we'll do something like that. Just, that linebacker's really good. He came after me with the heat. Good play there. I'm going to go deep attack. We're going to flip it. And they're going man. This is the first time I've ran a slot post in like 2 seasons. But they're going cover 1. Nobody's really open here. We'll go to the tight end. Just a terrible throw. Good play by the corner, actually. He got right in front of it. Very fortunate that wasn't picked off. Nobody else was really open. I didn't want to go to the post because of that cover 1. That's the ideal coverage. Just caduce to Oregon on that play. So that makes it, what, 4th down on the 24. We'll kick the field goal. I'm okay with that. We'll give Boone a chance to knock one through. He should be able to handle it. It's going to be all on me, though, not on him. Do something like this. And I missed it. I think it's too far left. Nope. His accuracy overrode that. Otherwise, if it was an average kicker, that would have went out. But thankfully, he's got enough talent to make plays like that. We'll kick it back off. Kicking away from, again, their impact guy. Back to defense we go. Still very early in the quarter. We've already got 10 points on them in less than 2 minutes. But they turned the ball over really quickly. Halfback direct. Somebody go get him. He's still breaking tackles. Going to get an easy first down. I'm going to try a one high to nickel. We'll control Burton on this one. I'm going to flip it, actually. Do something like this. I want Vickers to blitz. And he went to the opposite side. That's where you're supposed to run, away from the blitz, which is what they've done. 2nd and 6. We can try quarters again if I can find it. We'll do it from 4-3.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 42. Kendrick with 3 wide receivers.
Something like this. Let me go, and I got the left side to cover.
Kendrick back to
Who's
pass.
over here? Intercept that. Oh, he went for a swat or something right there. Don't know if you noticed that.
They'll bring him down.
I think the guy who was trying to make the interception, or he went for a swat, he failed.
You're right. It wasn't
Hall, look what he done right there.
necessarily the defense. The offense just executed, and the
So they're going to
result
get a first
was
down. Let's go cover 2 man.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
We'll do something like this. They're loving this gun 2-back slot
Oregon
formation.
lines up in a shotgun set.
Now they're just going straight up running the ball, but they're not doing their impact guy. But
The D-lineman
we're going to get a loss of yards there. 2nd and 12. I'll go back to quarters. We can just get him in a 3rd and long.
He plugs up the whole line down there.
Same formation.
Kendrick drops back to pass.
Ooh, that could have been interference. I don't think he was past 5 yards, though. 3rd and 12.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision.
I'm going to go cover 6. This is one of my newer plays. I forget that I have it. That's why you don't see me call it often. I just don't think to have it, but or to use it. But we'll try that.
They line up in the shotgun.
This is more or less a cover 3 cloud, but this is slightly different in the safeties.
Kendrick.
And I was really late on that.
He zips it out.
Ah,
Complete.
I swear, fellas.
Thompson with a take.
That was a complete cluster on that one.
Pass and catch gives him a first down.
Vickers messed up. I didn't get a good tackle there.
Wasn't by much, you
They get a
guys.
first down out of all that. Let's go cover 1. That should have been a 4th down, but we just didn't do our job.
Play of the current drive.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to occupy this tackle.
Tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now.
Intercept that.
Gets rid of it
He went for the
quickly.
swat instead.
He's tackled.
My blitzer went inside. He didn't go outside the tackle. Now, he wasn't going to get to him anyways. He was just too far out. And the quarterback got the ball out quickly.
1st and 10.
But still.
This is the 8th play of the
So,
drive.
I accidentally went cloud on this one. I didn't mean to. That's fine. We'll just go
Four
ahead and
wide
use it.
receivers.
Maybe I can get to him.
Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Got it.
Almost got to him. That was close.
Keep their head out
Gonna be
of the way,
2nd and
kid.
10.
That was a nice job of locating the football and not
Looks like they're
being
going
able to prevent
5
the
wide.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position.
As far as I know, the next Dynasty, the next offense, we're going to feature some 5 wide stuff. I have an idea of kind of what I want to do there.
He's looking.
Ah, so
He'll dole
close.
this one off.
Good shoestring tackle by Pears.
2-yard line.
Ooh, and I injured the quarterback. He injured his knee. They're having such a tough year anyways. I hope he's not seriously hurt. That'd be awful for them. Let's go back to Cloud. Now, their backup quarterback, I think they got a bunch of pocket passers. Yeah, that's us. Yeah, they got nothing but pocket passers. Just wanted to make sure this guy couldn't run around on us.
Going with the shotgun here.
Yeah. I may have to get around. He's got all day to throw.
Going for
Intercept
the
that.
ball to the end
Good job,
zone. It's deflected.
Claret.
Great range as he's able to break up.
They're going to kick a field goal. They've conceded when they're kicking field goals and they're down 24. I guess they understand they're going to get beat. So we're going to be trading field goals apparently. Now their kicker's not the best in the world, and he missed it.
And it's
Yep, he missed it. He's not a good kicker. So we are on the left hash. I want to try this play action again. I just completely butchered it the last time.
over at the 20.
Good, their quarterback's not seriously hurt. But they're going man nickel.
Nickel
Do
defense.
that.
Williams.
Wide open. Tight end is wide open.
And it's caught.
That's what it's supposed to look like instead of getting stuck on a defender.
Not only was it good decision-making,
We can
but
stay
also
here. I want to do a
just
regular
enough
toss.
for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down.
This
9
may
out
not
of
work
10
all that
times.
well. We're about to find out. We'll go to the right. That's fine.
Linebacker is fired up down
Just,
there.
yeah. Everybody came through on that one. No chance. Middle of the field.
Any better for the defense?
I want to use this halfback screen.
Oregon.
Man 4-3. Please go cover 0. I think Thomas has a chance to get wide open if they do that, because I'm going to confuse him by doing a little motion.
It'll be another long day.
But they're going cover 1.
Four receivers lined up here.
And he drops the pass. Just
Now,
all
Coach,
kinds of terrible on that
pass
one.
was a bullet,
Third
but they
and
still have to
forever.
look it in and catch
We'll
it.
just stay here.
Just bounced right off
Let me
his
look,
feet.
make sure I got everything
Maybe they
set
ought
up
to
the way
get
I
him
want it.
practicing
I'm
with one
pretty
of those
sure I'll
jump
just go
machines in
with
practice. That'll at least get him used to catching bullet
deep
passes.
attack. We'll flip it. Please go zone. and they go man.
Coming up on this one.
If they go cover 2, I may try to go to Thomas.
Arizona in a
They're going
4-wide
cover
set.
1. And just,
Looking. He's
oh, we could have got a first down right there. So they went cover 1. I'm not going to go to my post route, and as you can tell here, it would have been dumb to go to Thomas. The whole point of this play was to go to Thomas, but they ran the perfect play call again. I just can't go to him. I could have went to one of the go routes. I think that safety could have handled either one, especially if we were in the middle of the field. He doesn't have to go too far one way or the other. The only other option I have is the tight end, but again, they just blocked. They covered it well. It wasn't the best throw, but if he would have made that catch, that would have been a first down. But oh well, it wasn't. So guess what? We're going to punt it. Next time, we'll probably just run the ball with Smith.
The Wildcats
Seems like a good idea.
to punt it away.
He didn't even see the field on the first 2 plays. Or,
Walker.
ooh, okay, I thought, are you going to fair catch it or not? If not, I was going to blow your head up. Let's go with zone blitz. I was fixing to rock his world. But he fair caught it late. Let's see if Biggers can get a blitz on this guy.
Moore comes to the line with 3 wide.
Going run. Went right through him. It's the ideal play. They went to the blitz, but a good block right here. I think that's what happened. Blocking the back, technically, is what that was, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. 38-14. We got one more quarter to go. Let's tidy this thing up as best we can and move on to the next game. We'll do something like this. I'll control Vickers. Ooh, he beat me bad on that one. He didn't go to my side. The guy I was covering was wide open. I just bit on the fake. Now you see why I like play action. It fakes me at times too. There's a reason why a lot of teams use play action, because you can really be deceptive with your play calling. Halfback direct. Went to the outside. Shoestring tackle and Vickers. Halfback direct though. I'm going to do a 1-high blitz. Maybe we can get pairs to come through. Not on this one, we won't. Make a tackle. Make a tackle. Going to get 5 there. I feel like they need to run the ball with their actual impact halfback, and they just won't do it. They keep him in the slot, and I understand why they do that, but still. I think I'm out of kilter here. Oh, went QB draw. We'll take that. Gets a few yards on it. So that makes it what? 3rd and 6? Let's go back to that cover 6 again. Let's see if we can do a better job with it this time.
3rd and 6. This is the 6th play of this drive.
We'll do something like this. Am I offsides? It looked like I was offsides.
He drops back.
Get to him. Intercept that. 2-on-1. Good hit by Deloach. That's what it took. They're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Let's do Cloud this time. Kind of sort of the same play, but the safeties, again, they just do something just a tad bit different. They're going I twins. This is interesting. I'm going to go to the outside. Get him, get him. Intercept that. There was 4 guys around. It would have been really hard to catch that. Let's go slam. I feel like I got to keep my first string out there. I know the game's pretty much over with. I'd like to see him get one good clean drive before we end this thing. Get around. Oh, I was hoping he'd get stuck on that bundle of players right there. Good play. I actually want to, not that one, tight end streak. They're going zone, so I'm okay with that. We're going to get Thomas open on this one. This is some old parachute stuff.
This impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Williams on first
Ooh,
down.
good play by the defender. He's going to break a tackle, though. Get a block on that dude right there. Face mask. They didn't call it. We haven't had many penalties today. 1st and 10. Looks like Smith is feeling it. Let's do, where's it at? Direct. Let's do split zone. You haven't seen me call this play all year. Interesting shift. They're using my old school shifting. Well, the exact opposite, actually, but let's see what happens. Break a tackle there. Get around. Good play by Smith. That's what Oregon should be doing with their impact halfback. He's feeling that. We got counter trap. Let's do QB choice off of that. Essentially the same thing what we just did. But I got the option to keep it with Williams, but we're going to definitely just hand the ball off. Get a block right there. Get a block right there. Nice little series we got going on here. Then from here, you can do play action off of that. Like, where's it at? P wide receiver in. We're going man dime. I may hit Thomas on the backside. Let's see. No, we're not going to do that. We'll just go to tight end. Get a block right there. Touchdown! True freshman tight end. Hunter. Awesome. Good little play right there. So I had a couple of options. We ran out of room. So I'll show you what I was kind of limited with. The great block by Oliver to get us 6 points with their tight end. So nice little series for the handful of people who still watched up to this point. Hope you enjoy that. That's a fun little concept series we had going. So let's go instant replay. I got a backside dig I thought I could have hit, but I think they had too many players sitting over there. So at this point, they spied with their impact linebacker. So I'm not going to go to Thomas. We don't have enough room to go to the scissors concept. So the only option I really had was my tight end. Thankfully, his defender, and we're going to zoom back in. Thankfully, his defender, I think it's this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken. He got stuck right there. That's how Hunter got open. It worked out that way. Good catch by our tight end. Good block by Oliver. And he's going to get in for 6 points. Just a great play. If I can get back, I'm going to try to put it on him. He may get the thumbnail today. A little something like this, maybe. I just wish it was a little bit darker. I'm not going to take that. It's not worth it. It's just too dark. Again, you've heard me complain about the lighting in this stadium the entire Dynasty. It's just not very bright. Other ones are exceptional. Just for whatever reason, this stadium is not. Extra point. Now we're going to put in our second string. Across the board. And we're going to finish out the rest of this game. I'll probably run clock when we get the ball back. But I'm going to experiment with some new plays, if I can think of any. We're going to have our backup quarterback in there. He's the bit of a runner, so we're going to try some more option things with him. This may be, yep, going back to this guy. That's who I wanted to go to. He will return it. Kind of get around this guy. Get a tackle. Let's go. Do I have the... I don't think I have the bodies to go... I always forget. I think it's... Yeah, right, defensive tackle is where we're really struggling. Am I doing a zone blitz? No, I'm doing basic quarters. So I'm doing everything correctly. Ooh, I didn't do my... I forgot to do my bump and run with my corners. Didn't seem to matter. 2nd and 10. Is it nickel the one we can't do? Let me just look here. You can tell how much depth we have now. It's took us 5 years, but we got there. We got just good depth everywhere. He's wide open over here. Enter. Good job, Al. I got right in front of him. That's what I've been trying to do all day. Pick 6, Livingston. Great play. He can just start just as well as like Moore can. But I got right in front of it. But poor Oregon, this is the worst I've ever seen an Oregon team in this game in a while. They just didn't recruit well in this Dynasty for whatever reason, and it shows. So we'll get back on defense. But they're just a much inferior team. The next game, we will have a much tougher opponent. I'm pretty sure it's Cal, and Cal's having an incredible season. Whoever wins that one will probably end up winning the Pac-10 championship. So, yes, it's important that we win that one. Plus, we're trying to win a national title and all that stuff. So, I'm going to get a tackle. We'll check all that out at the end of this game. Go back to quarters.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I'm not doing much practice stuff on defense, only because we're going to switch up our defenses next year. Ow, just whiffed on that one. Pretty good chance I'm going to go to a 3-4 in the next Dynasty. I want to try that again. Of course, I'm using the new mod. The next mod. And we've updated some 3-4 stuff to make it a little bit more usable. Can't wait to start that. Halfback dive, and he got stuck on that dude. That makes it what, 2nd and 7? We could try another zone blitz.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball right around midfield.
Do something like this, maybe.
Oregon goes with the ace set here.
I'll occupy this tackle. Good play call.
He's into the open field.
What did they do? Run the opposite side of the blitz. That's the chance you take on a play like that. Let's do a one high
It's 1st and 10.
blitz.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
If I do this, he's too far over there.
Moore comes to the line with 3 wide. You will run it again.
Somebody make a tackle. They're pushing us around now. Of course, we got our backups in there, but they may have their backups in there too. I didn't notice.
Let's find out.
We're going to get a holding maybe. Clipping. Fine by me. 1st and 16, so he must have done that right at the first down marker. Let's go cover 2 man. One thing I do want to try, I think I may start controlling the safeties more in my next Dynasty, so I probably need to start doing this a little bit more. Going halfback direct. Good play by our safety there. 2nd and 11. Let's just stick with cover 2 man.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 38.
Ooh, that's my quarterback. I just now noticed. So we are hurting at free safety.
4 receivers.
Has he been back there the entire time and I just didn't notice it?
Moore will hand it off.
Ah, who made the tackle?
Takedown.
Collins.
3-yard
Third and 9. I love it. Do I got to cover 6 in here? I think I do. It's 3, crash. There it is. Let's try that.
3rd and 9.
So Prince is back in there. He must have just been gassed. Now we're hurting at strong safety.
High formation here.
So I've got the hash. Make sure I do that correctly.
Looking, steps up. He unloads.
Wide open. Took forever to get over there. So why was he wide open? Ooh, this is why. That guy had to decide who to go to. Go to that guy right here on the post or go to the switch route. So that's a good way to attack that cover 2, of course, is to attack that safety. But that's what they done. But he waited to the last second to make a play there to get a touchdown.
The wideout makes
So we got 22 seconds. Will they go for an onside kick here? We'll just get the ball. And then I think I may just do a basic run or 2 instead of go take a knee. We'll see. I want to get a couple offensive plays in before the game ends with our backups.
And he hits the PAT.
This video's gone a little bit longer than expected. I guess we've had a lot of stops, a lot of scoring. That helps.
52. Oregon 21.
So they're going to go onside kick.
Is lining up for the onside kick here.
We'll try to recover this. Just everybody get out of the way. Just get down. So 21 seconds. We can try. Split zone. Let's do QB power. Now, this is probably a really dumb play to use with our quarterback who's not the fastest in the world. I just wanted to try it. This may be a play I may be using in my next Dynasty. Just something like this. Get a couple of yards.
Brings him down.
Let's try one more play. Split zone. QB choice again, I guess.
2nd and 8 coming up.
And we'll just read the box and we'll pick somebody to go to. We're going to go to the left. That's where the numbers are at or not at. And a fumble. We got the ball back at least. So that is end of the game. 52-21. A good win for us. Oregon kind of kept up with us up in the second quarter, but we was just too much for them after that. So we're going to check out some stats. Then we're going to look at the top 25 scores. We're going to look at Sports Illustrated. Then we're going to do a bit of a preview for our next opponent, which is Cal, I think. We got how many games left? We're now 9-0. We got 2 more games. Yeah, see, it's Cal and then it's Arizona State. Let's go to stats. 458 to their 328. 196 yards on the ground. Just a good running game for us today. I thought we threw the ball efficiently enough. Our third down was not as good towards the end, but I think we had backups and such, so I'm not too worried about that. You go to turnovers. This is the reason why we won so big. They kept turning the ball over. The quarterback had a couple bad interceptions. I think it was all interceptions. Yes, it was. That's what I thought. Let's go to individual stats. So Williams, 14 of 24, 3 touchdowns, no interception. That's a good stat line. A lot of those incompletions where he just got hit when he threw it. Offensive line didn't protect the greatest in the world, but they've done their part. Running the ball, Smith. It was all him, and it should be 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, he still led in receptions, but not in yards. That was Thomas. He had 3 touchdowns. So that was an ideal offensive scenario. Your 2 best skill players, your running back and your wide receiver, both get multiple touchdowns. Even our true freshman tight end, Brett Hunter, gets a touchdown. He had 4 receptions on the day. Blocking, McCoy. Looks like Wesley only had 2 pancakes on the day. Interesting. Defensively, Thompson, Moore, Vickers. Everybody kind of shared the wealth on the tackle front. Tackles for loss, kind of the same thing. Long led in that one. We only had 1 sack, but we did pick up 4 interceptions by 4 different players. Livingston, Singleton, Claret with his 5th one on the year, I think, and then Lawrence Hall got, is this his first one? He may have one. I think he already has a couple. Either way, just a good game by everybody across the board. So let's go and we'll sim the week and we'll look at some other things. I'm going to hit no. We're going to hit week 12. And again, I think we got Cal next. That's the big matchup. I'm pretty sure they're a top 15 team at least. We're about to find out here in like 5 seconds. Really exciting. We're about to near the end of this thing. So they're 14th in the country is what they are. So let's go check out the top 25 for the week. Of course, we beat Oregon. So you got Auburn winning, Ole Miss, LSU. Then you have Oregon State barely beating Washington. Oklahoma over Texas A&M. They're still undefeated. Texas won. Penn State won. Then you have Tennessee, Cal over Arizona State. And you got Florida State. Michigan got beat. So they are out of it. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping they'd stay undefeated. We'd play them. But Wisconsin got the upset there. Then you have Iowa. Virginia got upset by a point. Florida won. Nebraska over Kansas State. You got USC, UTEP, Texas Tech, Ohio State. Then you have Virginia Tech barely beat North Carolina. And Miami over Wake Forest. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. Here we are. Arizona, Oklahoma, and everybody else. Then you got Tennessee, Texas, LSU. Everybody else has got the 1 loss. LSU's undefeated, though. They keep on winning. They can sneak right on in here, but somebody's got to beat Oklahoma or us for that to happen. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Iowa quarterback, Texas halfback, Tennessee halfback LaMarcus Coker, Iowa wide receiver, Texas Tech. I was kind of hoping Smith would get on this list eventually, but it looks like that's just not going to happen. Awards finalists. Now we're starting to get to the finalist part of things. I'm just going to look at the top 6 going through. The McNarick, the quarterback, Walker. Oh, first of all, actually, let me just change that up. Let me go back to here. Let me just go and see how close we are, because you can still get in the top 3. Maxwell, we're not up for anything. Is it McNarick? No. Quarterback, Williams will not be on. Yes, he is. That's right. He's been on there for a little while, I guess. Cool to see him on there. Good for him. The Walker, I figure Smith would be close, but he's 8th. I guess we're just not getting enough touchdowns and yards with him. I mean, he's got 16 total touchdowns and almost 1,200 yards. But look at this guy. 1,600 yards on the ground. Their entire offense is through him. Wide receiver, I can see Thomas on there. And good. He is, at least. He's in 7th place. 13 total touchdowns. But we got guys that, look at this guy. 18 touchdowns. I mean, what do you do with that? I don't care what conference he plays in. That's impressive. Tight end, Hunter. I kind of wish he'd be on there, but he's not. Offensive lineman, J.R. Wesley is still leading that. 35 pancakes, 2 sacks allowed. But he's destroying everybody on the pancake front. Remington, our center, should not be on here. I don't remember. Lombardi, no. Linebacker, I figure Vickers may have a chance. Thorpe, Claret, that's his 5th interception. He is one of our players to watch. Groza, no. We don't have enough field goals. Punter, no. We don't punt enough. Returner, I'm pretty sure we don't have a no there. But, Coach, there we are. We are in 6th place. We may sneak in here. By the time we get to the national championship game at least, we may have a chance to win that. Bowl projections, they should have us playing against you-know-who for the 4th straight season, which it's kind of comical at this point that we're playing them every single bowl game. I mean, if that's fine. If that's what happens, then so be it. But they got us playing in the national title game against Oklahoma. Players of the week nationally. Quarterback for UCLA, Big Ben Olsen, been there for 30 years. Had a killer game. Looks like he's had 2 good games. I don't remember him playing really good against us, though. I guess he played well enough. Either way, looks like it's a Pac-10 ordeal. USC middle linebacker got on the list as well. Conference standings. Arizona, we're undefeated. Oregon State's 5-1. Cal is 5-1. I wonder who their one loss was to. If it was to Oregon State, then we may have a round robin if Cal beats us. But let's go check out our team info screen. We've been very fortunate on the injury front this season. You look at Williams, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Smith averaging over 130 yards a game. Thomas is leading on the receiving front and on the defensive side. Hall, Long, and Claret, that's been pretty consistent all season. Let's go look at Cal. They got an outside linebacker out. Don't know if he's a starter or not. You look at their quarterback, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's pretty good. Running the ball, not a whole lot there. And a wide receiver, not doing a whole lot. Then they got a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing on defense. So let's go check out their team stats. B+ overall, so more talent than what we just saw in our last couple of games against UCLA and the team we just played today in order to figure out who we just played. Oh, gosh, that's terrible. But you look at here, they're B+ across the board. Offensively, not bad. You know, got a top 20 offense. Looks like they throw the ball really well, run the ball not so much. And total defense, they're okay. They're not really bad at anything. That's why I guess they're 6-3 on the season. But it's a top 15 matchup. It should be very entertaining, and it's a road game. Road games are always tougher. But hopefully we can take care of business and get one step closer to achieving our goals. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.